Good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Sunday morning again. How are you? Happy December, I have to look, 16th. Hope your morning's off to a great start. What is going on with you today? What have you been up to this weekend? What's going on? How are you feeling? You all set for the holidays? Good morning, Winetta. How are you? So you ladies all set for the holidays? You're still doing that last minute shopping? Are you traveling? What is going on today with you ladies? Again, the time got away from me this morning. I was sitting here. My lighting wasn't quite right. I'm not sure what was going on, and I looked up and it was time to jump on. Ma'am, how are you this morning? It's so foggy here today. I don't know where you ladies are. Let me fix my chair. But it's really, really foggy here this morning. I came downstairs and looked out the window. Couldn't believe how foggy it is. But we're supposed to have a fabulous day here in Chicago today. It's going to be almost 50 degrees, so I'm really excited about that. What's in your cup this morning, ladies? What's going on with you? What are you drinking? Well, I have my coffee and my beat-up cup, and I'm really considering for the new year to buy myself a new cup because at some point I'm going to sit this down and it's just going to just shatter to pieces because it's been with me for a long time. But at any rate, thank you for joining me this morning, ladies. I appreciate it. You know, I do not take you for granted or your time. Hey, let me know where you are this morning, too. Good morning, Ubang. Are you here in Chicago? You dealing with this fog? Or are you someplace else? Are you trying to get someplace else? Let me know where you are. You know, when I got up this morning, I planned on to talk about one thing, but by the time I started putting my message together in my mind, it shifted a little bit. So I'm going to have to pull this together. But the topic is really the same, but the approach is different. And, you know, so I was trying to meditate and be silent for a few minutes to figure out how am I going to talk this morning. And before I knew it, it was 7:32. So I was like, okay, this is it. You have to go on. But what I want to talk about today is for the love of you, because I've been talking about the power of you and how special you are as women and how much you endure each and every single day, and the fact that you have the power, the potential to you can do anything you want to. So today I want to talk about the love of you. And I started thinking about the love of you because there are so many people that I've been reading. And there are so many people that get depressed during the holidays. Social isolation, loss of a loved one, for many different reasons. So I started thinking, let's talk about for the love of you. Because so often as women, we don't think about ourselves. We think about everybody else and we don't think about ourselves. So I thought maybe today I talk about for the love of you from the perspective of just spending some time during this holiday season, you know, loving on you, because I'm sure that so many of you have already spent so much time already preparing so that other people in your life, so that your loved ones will have a nice holiday season. And maybe, you know, maybe you haven't taken the time to think about yourself and to love on you. And I was thinking about the Isley Brothers song, you know, drifting down a highway, whatever the lyrics are, but really, you know, for the love of you. And that's what I want to talk about today. But starting even with self-care. So when I first started thinking about this, I was thinking about it in a sense that even when you go to the doctor's office, you know, the doctor usually will, you know, they'll run your blood tests, your vitals and whatever, and they'll suggest or tell you something that you could, you know, to do to improve on your health or to ensure you have continued good health. You know, blood pressure is always an issue. You know, as women, we always think about our weight. And it's funny because the doctor will say, you know, if you do this, you could probably control this better. Now, a lot of people, and maybe you are one of them, have to take medications for whatever. Now, think about this. Think about if you are taking a medicine for something that you can control. Now, only you know that. I don't know. Because some people have heart disease, high cholesterol, whatever. And some of the things that happen is hereditary and we can't control them. But there are certain things like the doctor will say, you know, maybe you need to lose a few pounds. But we won't make the commitment to ourselves. We won't love on ourselves to make the commitment to do something to improve those things that are within our control. But it's funny, if we had to volunteer, if we had to get up an hour earlier to do something for somebody else, we don't hesitate to do it. We will not hesitate to be there and show up for somebody else. But if we had to get up 20 minutes earlier, maybe to make oatmeal to try to bring that cholesterol down every single day, we may not do that. Or we had to get up, if we had to get up 20 minutes earlier every single morning just to walk, I don't know, or park our cars further away from the elevator so we would have to walk more. I mean, add a few more steps. We probably won't do that. Or we may start off, but we won't stay committed. But if somebody else called on us to do something and we had to volunteer to do something for somebody else, then we'll make that commitment. So why is it, ladies, that we will make a commitment to help other people, but something as simple, and I'm saying it's simple because I don't want to think of it as being difficult, especially those things that we can control. Why is it that we'll do things and make that commitment for other people, but we won't do it for ourselves? Is it because we think it's selfish? Is it because we don't think we're deserving? We're not worthy? And I just want you to think about that, for the love of you. So during this holiday season, as you're running around and taking care of everybody else and making sure everybody else holiday, just today, and I don't even want to preference this by saying, let's begin at the end of, at the beginning of the new year. No, start thinking about it today. For the love of me, what am I doing for me? So if the doctor said to you, you know what, you need to lose a few pounds, that's within your control. For the love of me, for the love of me, I will. And if a friend called you and you had to get up 3 or 4 mornings a week to drop them off at work or school or whatever, you get up and do it. So start thinking about, for the love of me. And even the way we love sometimes. We love other people sometimes. We love them more than we love ourselves, and we lose ourselves. Have you ever done that? I don't know if you're doing it now. As we get older, sometimes we get wiser, but that doesn't necessarily mean sometimes we still don't do crazy things. So for the love of me, for the love of you. So I want you to repeat that. I just want you to repeat it, for the love of me. Just those exact words, for the love of me. And realize you're special too, because you'll go out your way to make other people feel special, but you won't do that for yourself. So for the love of me, we'll give to others. Don't pay that same attention to ourselves. For the love of me. We'll rescue other people. We're always there for them. Time they need us, we're there. And is it because we feel the need to be needed? Why is that? But if we start focusing on ourselves, for the love of me. So as we go through this holiday season, I wanted to just spend a few minutes talking about this because I don't want you to forget yourself either. And I want you to think about, what can you do for the love of me? What is it that you can do? And again, I don't mean waiting until next year, starting right now. And you've heard this before. Love yourself first. And we treat other people how to treat us, right? Based on how we treat ourselves. So we don't love ourselves first. And then we get to a point where people start to treat us a little differently. We don't understand why. because we're teaching them how to treat us. If we don't love on ourselves, if we don't have the confidence in ourselves, then how can we expect them to have the confidence in us? So starting today, what can you do for the love of me? What can you do? Be present, be conscious of it, number one, maybe. Make the commitment to eat healthier. We always say exercise, but do we follow through, especially if it's impacting our health? For the love of me. If we're eating the wrong foods, for the love of me. So for the love of you today, ladies, what can you do? And this is a great time to start. It's the holiday season. Put yourself out there first. You've probably done all the shopping for everybody else. I wonder how many of you thought about, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to a little something, something too. Or are you so busy, making sure and planning that everybody else? And then there may come that period where you sit there, you feel lonely, not loved. And you'll think to yourself, what about me? You won't dare say it out loud. But you'll think, what about me? But it begins with you. So ladies, today I would ask you to think about, for the love of you, and really focus on right now, right this moment, for the love of me. So say it to yourself, say it with me, say it out loud. For the love of me, I will. Now you can finish that. If you want to type it in here and share it with me, I would love to see it. But right now, just say it. If you have a pencil and a piece of paper, please write it out. For the love of me, I will. And only you know what you need to do. And if you can come up with one or two things, you can start today. For the love of me, I will pause before reacting. For the love of me, I will get up every single morning and I'm going to look at the mirror and love on me. Tell myself how gorgeous I am, how smart I am. For the love of me, I will start taking my lunch 3 times a week to work because all that garbage around me, I'm eating all this unhealthy food, or every day you want to take your lunch. But for the love of me, the doctor suggested that you can do something that's within your control, that's going to have a better outcome on your health. For the love of me, I will. For the love of me, I will. And I wrote something down here this morning. If we are confident in our love for ourselves and treat ourselves, if we are worthy, then that is what we attract back. If we're confident in our love for ourselves and treat ourselves as if we are worthy, then that is what we attract back. So listen to your inner voice. Only you know what you need to do. For the love of me, I will. You know what that I will is. You know what you need to do. So make the commitment today to love on you. And if you did like I did, I actually was listening to it this morning, the Isley Brothers, For the Love of You. And although he's in the song talking about someone else in a relationship, but be in a relationship with yourself. Put that on today. Maybe when you come back from church this afternoon, put that on, for the love of you, and you be that person loving on yourself. So that's my coffee talk this morning, ladies. I hope as you go through the holidays, I hope you feel good and healthy and strong. You know, because people do suffer depression. If you need to reach out to, some people suffer from depression and they get depressed during the holidays. So if you need to reach out to somebody for some support, then do so. And if you just need to spend some time for the love of me, I will do these 1, 2, 3 of how many things, whatever it is, the number of things that you need to think of. Then make a commitment to yourself today too. And be present. So if you're starting to feel a certain way, be aware of it. And then for the love of me, I will. And listen to your inner voice, because your inner voice will guide you and help you so that you will know what you need to do for the love of you. That's it, ladies. I would love for you to share with me. For the love of me, I will. And start today. Don't wait till the new year. Today is the day. And I'd love to hear what that I will is from you. So that's it, Coffee Talk. Let's see. Sometimes I can see comments and sometimes I can't. So I don't. Maybe if I try my phone, because I don't see any out here, but it says comments, and I don't want to lose you, so I don't see them. Okay, I'm going to look at my phone really quickly to see if I can see any comments, and maybe you don't have any, and that's okay too. But if you are going to be writing out for the love of me, I will. I would love it if you posted and shared. So that's it, ladies. I hope you have a wonderful day. I have some upcoming events. I posted them right here on the link. So when this video posted, it'll be there. There's the workshop, Beyond the Vision Board workshop. It's only a 2-hour workshop. It's a great way to start the year. If you need help articulating your vision and coming up with actionable steps to achieve them, this is a great workshop. If you have a vision board, bring it with you. And then I have the Witness the Most Powerful You workshop coming up on January 19th. The links, again, are here. Post it once I post the video, and you will be able to see them. So, ladies, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I do not take your time for granted. But remember, for the love of me, please repeat it. I can't hear you, I can't see you, but I'm trusting you're repeating it with me right now. For the love of me, I will. And I'd love for you to share it with me if you would, please. But be true to yourself. Have a great week. I will see you back here next Sunday. Love and blessings to you and your families. Please, ladies, be safe. And I look forward to seeing you back here next Sunday. Take care. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.